everyone, Chad here. So I am out today at my big huge farm permission. They're getting ready to plant, so this is probably going to be my last time I'm able to get out here this year until the fall. It is going to be corn this year, unfortunately. Right now, as you can see, beautifully mowed beans. But I've been out here now probably about 6 times so far, winter, spring, mostly focused on that hill back there behind me. So a lot of stuff you're going to see are going to be from various hunts there. Today I'm over on this side of the spring head, and I've gotten on some stuff over here. So I hope you guys enjoy it. We'll see you on the first find. All right, I'm going to try to do this. Walking along here. Got this nice little, tight little signal, and I look down and check it out. I'm trying to get out of the sun. There's bacon in the sun. What do we got? What do we have here? Is that an Indian? It sure is. Oh my goodness. An Indian head scent, bacon in the sun. Oh, you could probably see a date on it. I can't quite see it yet, but that's what she is. Oh my God, I love it. Bacon in the sun, an Indian head scent. I will take that. So not a lot of signals other than over the hill was that Indian bacon in the sun. There was a couple musket balls found. I don't know if you can see that little pile of dirt right there, and then up from it a little ways there's another one. There was 2 musket balls there. Been coming along through here, not much. Right along the edge of the field, had a shallow little signal down here. Popped the plug and broke it open, and I think we've got ourselves a little flat button. Yes, sir. Shank and all still there. Anything on it? Does not look like it. Just looks like well, maybe there's a little decorative around the edge, but heck yeah, I'll take a little button. Not too bad. Like I said, there's not a lot of signals in here, so when you get them, you have to dig them. But yeah, nice little flat button. All right, let's keep going. All right, so right back here is the button. Making a couple lines, keep coming along the side of the field here. Had a signal down in here, threw it out. It was coming up like a high 50s, and I believe we got ourselves another Indian. Heck yeah, we do. Can't quite see the date. It's awfully bright out here. I'm getting a reflection off my screen, but that is definitely another Indian. Boy, she's gonna clean up beautiful. Look at that. See the 1 cent with the wreath and the shield over it. And there she is. Another Indian. Sweet. Let's keep going. All right, well, I'm kind of moving around over to some areas where we found some stuff in the past. Just this way for me is a spring head. Going along here, had a pretty shallow 28. Popped it out, and this just came rolling out. And I'm pretty sure that's a big tomback button. Yes, sir. Look how that shines up. Does not look like there's a design on it, but check this out. It's got a full shank on it. Heck yeah. Nice old tomback button. That's the kind of age we're looking for here. Great find. All right, let's throw it in the bag and keep going. Well, hey, so I'm out here today at my large farm permission, and I started way back that way. This is my first like line through the field. I'm coming all the way to the back here to the woods, and I'm probably, I don't know, 20 feet or so away from the wood line. So far, I've gotten a button, a spoon, and just some iron bits and a little bit of trash, but had a signal here. I wasn't real sure. I was like, it could possibly be a can. It was pretty loud. Cut the plug. I can see a little bit of dark stain on the plug. Flop some stuff out, and something big, round, and green just came out. So I'm gonna flip you around and take a look. So you can kind of see a little bit of dark staining here on the plug. Took it out, plopped out, and right there, that was there to surprise me. So what do we have here? It's definitely a large scent. Let me see if I can get this cleaned up a little bit. Maybe we can't get an ID on her. I'll be right back. Well, she is pretty toasty, but we do have an ID. You can see the left-facing bust. There's her forehead. We got a matron head, large scent. She's pretty toasty, though. I'm not really seeing a date right now in the field, but that's what she is. I'll take that. Nice early U.S. large copper. All right, I'm going to try to do my best to block from the wind, but had a nice little 55 signal here. I'm still doing lines in the part of the field where I found that matron head large scent, but had like a 55, threw it out, and I see something green right there. What do we got here? Oh, we've got ourselves a button. Oops, excuse me. Does not look like there's anything on it, but that is, I believe that's a blowhole button. It sure is. There's a hole there. There should be another one over here on the other side. So they would use to solder the two pieces together, and early on they would explode during the process because the gases would get trapped inside. So they put these little holes in there to allow the gases to escape when they were making these buttons. This is an old button. This is definitely the kind of stuff we're looking for out here. Awesome find. All right, let's keep going. All right, I think we're starting to really get on it. So right behind me is where I just found that old blowhole button. Had a signal right here. Took a couple steps. Had a signal. It was like a 18 to 20 on the manicore. Real shallow. Popped it out. It was right here. Fished it out, and check this out. Look how decorative that is. This is going to be a piece of either like a Colonial shoe buckle, or because it's so small, I'm thinking more of like possibly like a knee buckle. But look how beautifully ornate that is. That is awesome. I mean, we're talking Colonial stuff right there, and that's what I'm out here looking for in this field. What an absolute beautiful piece. All right, hopefully I can find more of it. All right, so I don't know if you can see, there's a hole there, and then there's one right behind it. So that back one is where I found the first blowhole button. That little one there is the little shoe buckle frame. Some lines in the field. I had a really shallow hit here, and let me back out a bit. And look, it's another blowhole button. Oops, come on, focus. See, there you can really see the two holes in it. Shank is busted off on this one as well, but that is another identical blowhole button. Sweet. Two of them. All right, let's keep going. Well, I really wish I would have live dug this one. This was a great signal, and you can see not deep at all. And I don't know if you can see that, but that looks like a little knee buckle. That looks like a little Colonial knee buckle. Oh, it is. Look how beautiful that is. Holy cow. So this would have been, you can see this is where
the chafe would have gone, there would have been a pin that gone across and it would hold the chafe in there. This would have been like on the men's pants, keep their pants, and it's even like, it even looks like it's gilted. Look at that. Oh, heck yeah. All right, there had to have been something up on this hill. I am 100% convinced of it now. That is absolutely gorgeous. Holy cow.
All right, I'm back out here at the massive, massive farm permission. I'm coming along. I've been doing a lot of lines over here, and just decided to come back over to this side of the field. This line is coming right across here. And check out this signal. You're not gonna be able to hear because I got my headphones on. But a nice. So I cut the plug, and
I buried it back underneath here. Check it out. We got ourselves a big copper coin. Now the question is it American? I'm assuming it's going to be American with the way it was ringing up, but it is awfully dirty and caked. Let me see if I can get this cleaned up a little bit, and maybe we can get an ID. Be right back. Oof, she's awfully toasty, or I should say he's awfully toasty. And the reason I'm saying he is right here by my thumb. I can actually see the bottom part of the shoulder line of a right-facing bust. So that is going to be a King George III British halfpenny. It is awfully toasty though, and that's the only little bit I can see was just the under part of the shoulder on him, and you could see that it's facing to the right there. So I'm not terribly far from where I found another King George III in this field. So cool. All right, let's keep going. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it, but right there there's a corn stalk that I stuck in the ground sticking up. That's where that coin just came from. So when I find something like that, what I like to do is I start making a circle pattern and just get out further and further from it, looking for similar signals. I got one here. It was kind of it was 50, 52. I just pulled this out and I have no idea what it is. So I'm hoping you can help me. But first, this is what I saw. And when I clean the plug, and again, I don't know if whoops. I don't know. Whoops. There it is. I don't know if there's anything on it there. I don't really see anything. But what's interesting is it has this on the back. Obviously, it looks like it might have been broken off, like that might have been enclosed, like it looped onto something. But I have no idea what this could be. So if you guys have any idea, I would love to hear it. But, interesting find. All right, so just quick update on this. I put this out on a couple forums to help get an ID, and folks were able to quickly ID us. And what it is a wax fob seal. It would have had a loop on here where you could have hung it like from a pocket watch fob type of thing. So that's actually a really cool. Now I don't know if this was one that had like a glass on the bottom with the design in it. I did clean it up a little bit. Oops, let me try to get it here so I can focus. A little difficult to hold the way it's designed, but you can kind of see part of what almost looks like a shield right there. I don't know if that is where maybe a piece of glass would have attached that actually had the design in it, or if that is part of the design. Unfortunately, the rest of it is pretty corroded. And also my camera, for whatever reason, doesn't want to focus real well. Sorry, new camera. But what an awesome little find. A wax fob seal. Really cool. All right, let's keep going. Well, if there was ever a signal for a live dig, this is one of them right here. $91.92. So I'm going to try to do this, and we will see what we got here. Oh, excuse the jumpy camera, because this is not easy to do one-handed. All right, let's see if I got it out, or if it's still in that hole there. It's still in the hole. Missed it. Get my little trusty hand digger again. Sorry for the jumpy picture, but all right, should be in here. Ugh, gotta be kidding me. I knew it. It was either gonna be really good or a big deer slug, and it's a big deer slug. Oh well. All right, here we go. Check this out. Looky there. Just plop that out. And we've got ourselves another copper here. Believe I see some detail there. Let me get a brush on this and see if I can't get some more detail. Ooh, focus. Heck yeah, another copper. Well, I believe it is a matron. It looks like it is a left-facing bust. That's at least what it looks like to me right there. But it is awfully toasty. Come on, focus, camera. So best I can tell here in the field, it's another matron head. At least it appears to be. I don't know, she looks awfully off-center, though. I don't know, but I'm going to keep hunting around in this area. Maybe more. All right, so this was a 91. Plucked it out, and I think I've got silver, and that's about a quarter size silver. Is that a silver Washington? Looks like it is. Yep. Silver Washington quarter. Oops, let's see if we can get a date off of it there. Boy, I can't tell. Come on, focus. All right, well, I got a silver Washington. Is there? Looks like 1939. Silver Washington quarter. Heck yeah. Not terribly far from where I just found the large cent too, so I'll take that. Nice little silver on the day.
Well, hey everyone, that is it for this episode. What a fantastic sight. I cannot wait to get back out here again in the fall. It will be a lot tougher hunting with it being corn stalks, but I do want to spend some more time over on this side of the springhead because I believe there's a lot more stuff here. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and also consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already. So as always, we appreciate your support. Thanks for watching. See ya.